Hello, my name is Ben Sherman. I am the chairman of the World Indigenous Tourism Alliance, commonly called WINTA, and we are located in Perth, Australia. We've been in business now for 10 years, almost exactly 10 years, and we actually founded the organization in Australia, so it's good that we're keeping our home there. And thank you very much, Chris Flynn, for all of your help through the years, for helping us found WINTA back 10 years ago. So that's about me. I'm from the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in the state of South Dakota, USA. I'm a member of the Oglala Lakota tribal nations. I have always wanted to go to Mongolia. I've read about that country for a long time. I read about some of the past leaders. It was, of course, it was the largest empire in the world at that time, and probably will always be the largest empire. And Genghis Khan was a remarkable man in being able to put together that country, that empire. And so I'm interested in learning about him, and I would like to go to Mongolia to do that. But I also want to go and stay with some of the people out in the plains who are agriculturalists. They run cattle, oxen, and camel, sheep, and goats, and horses. And so they're a nomadic society, and they stay in these little movable structures called yurts. So I'm willing to go there and stay with the family and spend some time learning about them and how they operate in their society. They're known to be a very generous people, and so I think they would welcome me. The people of Mongolia have been around for many thousands of years. Of course, they are indigenous to that area, and they live a lifestyle that is somewhat harsh out there. The plains and the steppes of Mongolia is difficult terrain, difficult weather, but they choose to live there, and they have adapted a way of life for themselves. And so that lends itself to a style of tourism that is very interesting, that they can offer the visitor, and is all community-based, and their communities are rather small, just a collection of these yurt structures that are put together in a certain area, and the yurts can be taken down very quickly and moved to another location when their animals deplete the forage in that area. So they lend themselves very well to a community-based style of tourism, and that's actually what they do. They don't entertain many visitors, but those that do go there really appreciate the way they are treated by the Mongolian people. Cultural heritage tourism is certainly appreciated around the world. And that's what takes people out, travel great distances, go to unknown places to participate in that kind of tourism. However, that kind of tourism is not completely understood by the populations of the world. And there's reasons for that. There are so many different ethnic groups, so many different kind of people around the world with very diverse lifestyles and cultures, that the traveler just cannot absorb all that. So I say it's appreciated, but not quite understood. So we in the business have a lot to do to help the public understand that. There is no doubt that cultural heritage tourism can improve the socio-economic conditions of communities no matter where they are, whether they're in rural areas, urban areas. The people who adopt cultural heritage tourism need to know how to do it in order to attract the travelers that they want. But yes, it can be done. And once they learn how to do that and do it properly, the benefits will flow to these communities. Now, the benefits to Indigenous communities are not always just socioeconomic. There can be others as well, such as to the environment, such as to their empowerment, the well-being of the community. So beyond socioeconomic, there are other benefits to be realized that the Indigenous people are very aware of, and some of them put a higher priority on the well-being of the people than they do on profit. And the Indigenous communities that we deal with, we fully intend to promote, take advantage of the traveling public's desire for authentic experiences that inspire and motivate. And in fact, our training programs ask our Indigenous tour operators to develop a message along those lines so that they make it clear that what they're doing is presenting a way of life that relates to the earth and their community and to each other, that it could be very inspiring and motivating. And the public seems to like that. They take that message very well. And it's a slow process, but I hope we can spread more of that message around the world because we need it today.